What's up, everybody? Danny here, and I have got a treat for y'all. Just got a new Kickstarter game in. It's one I've been waiting for a while. This is Wander, the Cult of Barnacle Bay. So yeah, let's get this up. I honestly don't remember what I got with it, so I'll be just as surprised. Yay! Let's get her opened up. All right, so we've got the Wander Cult of Barnacle Bay core game box, the Kickstarter bonus box. This here is Eileen the Assassin, and the High Tide Enemy Add-on expansion. So yeah, let's start with the big box and work our way down to the smallest, which is Eileen. So let's see what we all have in the Barnacle Bay. All right, the big box. And just a heads up, I am doing this one-handed, well, two hands, but one hand holding the phone, in my twin toddlers' favorite room to play in, the family room. So if the camera pans up and you see toys everywhere, that's why. But we've got the big box here, and for those that aren't aware, Wander is a I think it's a dungeon crawl, if I remember correctly. Like I said, this is one that I backed back in like 2017. They had a couple of production hiccups, but they kept up with great updates. Everything looked fantastic. I'm very excited to have this in hand now. Panda Cult Games, local company. Been very excited for this since day one. So, Wander, the Cult of Barnacle Bay, is a co-op, campaign-driven game for 1 to 5 players on an adventure to save the village of Barnacle Bay. Each player will take on the role of a hero of the Wanderers Guild and fight together against a city full of evil mutated cultists, like crazed otter crab fishermen, vicious tentacle-armed rabbit zealots, malevolent fish bat casters, and the hulking deadly bear shark brutes. If the Wanderers can make their way through the city, they'll have a chance to face off against the evil cult leader, Elder Bane, and put an end to his corruption of Barnacle Bay. Yeah, very excited for this. So yeah, this is just the primary rule book. Kind of just going over the dice, the hits and wounds, the hero card. I'll have to actually give this a good read through before delving into my own adventure. I like that it is 1 to 5 players, because that means I can play through it myself a couple of times and get a good feel for the game before introducing it to other people and trying to explain the rules to other people. That's one thing. I'm not going to try to explain the rules to this right now during this unboxing video, because I have not read the rules, nor have I played the game. So I am not the best one to try to explain this. And honestly, even when I have read the rules, a lot of times I am not the best one to try to explain it. Got our boss decks, tokens, and then game setup. That's the important part, the game setup. We won't keep flipping through that. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the minis, which I have a little bit of a problem. I will back almost anything with miniatures with it. It really is a little bit of an addiction. So here's our campaign book, and I don't want to flip through that because I don't want to give you guys any spoilers. I hate spoilers, and so I don't want to be that guy that ruins someone else's gameplay experience. So these trays have tape on them, but look at that. That is nice. Those are some great sculpts here. There we go. Fix the focus on there. I don't see any flashing. So prep work for these, all you got to do is, if you're going to paint them, all you've got to do is prime them and go to town. There's a little bit of flashing right there. Take a little a little file to that, or just run your X-Acto blade across that very carefully. Get rid of that easy. These are some very nice models. Painted or not, these are just really, really good quality. And so when Panda Cult updated everyone on the Kickstarter page about shipping notifications going out, they were using Ship Naked, which a lot of the companies use on Kickstarter. And so, you know, I waited, and it got to the end of the window when they said that notifications would be going out, and I never got any shipping information. So I emailed, I went through the online submission for Ship Naked to just kind of say, hey, I paid for this. You guys, you know, my card has been charged. Where is my shipping notification? And Ship Naked got back to me very quickly. And it turns out that an order was never created for me. So they looped in Panda Cult Games, and I talked to Heath and I want to say Logan from Panda Cult. And they looked on their end on this thing does not want to stay focused for anything. They looked in their end on CrowdOx, which was their pledge manager platform. Again, you know, fairly common one. A lot of them use. Most of what I see is BackerKit, but I've got quite a few that are through CrowdOx as well. And for some reason, even though everything was paid, my card was charged, it never completed in CrowdOx's system. But obviously I got my game. The folks at Panda Cult and Ship Naked were amazing with resolving this issue. And within, I don't know, about 2 days, 3 days after I'd finished talking with Heath, I had shipping notification from Ship Naked, and my game was on its way. I know a lot of people on, at least on the East Coast, got theirs last week. A couple of them were starting to show up a little bit the week prior, very late in the week. But you know what? Everyone was very helpful on both ends. And for me, Panda Cult has definitely earned a fan for life. I will back damn near anything they put up. Not just based on how they helped resolve the issue I was having, but just from the quality of their game too. I mean, these are good, thick cardboard tokens here. These are amazing quality on the minis, and it looks like there's more beneath here too, unless that's just another storage tray. About to find out. So all the health and potions, treasures. Here are, oh goodness. Oh yes, there's more. Sweet baby Jesus, there are more minis. It's like I've died and gone to heaven. Between this and the Warhammer stuff, it is mini heaven for me. Or if you're my wife, it is mini hell. I'm not going to bother opening that up, going through all of the game tiles, because that's quite a hefty stack, and this video is already 10 minutes. I've got some more boxes to go through. So let's move these out of the way so we can get down in here. Oh, good, that's not taped. There we go. All right, so ooh, look at this guy. You know, another thing that is fun about these is, as detailed as they are, they still have a fun kind of cartoony feel to them. Which if you've got kids that are, you know, 8, 9, 10, and they want to, you want to introduce them to a dungeon crawl, this is the dungeon crawl I would use to introduce them to it. You want to introduce them to kind of some basic RPG mechanics that would be fun and everyone can enjoy. I would definitely recommend doing it with this game. Oops. See, and all those other guys are the same. And then, oh my goodness, we have bags to store our tokens to. Oh, this is just fantastic. And then here are our various decks. Again, that is a lot. I'm not going to open up and go through all of it. But instead, we're going to move on to the next box. So hang tight. All right, we are on to the High Tide Enemy add-on expansion box. So in here we've got some new enemies and a couple other new cards and pieces. So the new enemies we have in here are the bloat rats and the garmadillos, and then we have a new playable in here also. So we'll do these cards last. I'll go through the cards on this one. Oh, we have 2 new playables in here. All right. So tape is not my friend. All right. So let's check out these bloat rats first. There we go. Get that focus. Ooh, that's a thick rat. Can't get this little bastard out. These garmadillos look pretty cool. I really dig that. That's cool. Here's one of the new playables, I believe. And here is the other playable. Looks to be a man-bear shark, distant relative to the man-bear pig, normally found in aquatic environments. Although he can be found roaming not too far from oceans and lakes, but you will most likely see him in aquatic environments. And props to those of you that got the little South Park reference there. All right, come on, go back in the box. Nice and neat. Don't break. Don't break. There we go. All right, let's check out our 2 hero cards in this one. Come on. Come on. Get out of there. There we go. All right, so we have Bart, the Rebel. So here's that, I don't know, is that a seal or is that a badger? You know what, we're gonna call it a sea. We're gonna call it a sea lion crab. Sea crab. No, crab lion. There we go, crab lion. And then Chompy the Unchained. And the items cards. And I believe stuff for some enemies in there as well. Yeah, spawn too. So, you know, spawning enemies and all that. And then here's some more events. And then the enemy stats. And that is it for High Tide. So on to our Kickstarter bonus box. All right. Here is our Kickstarter bonus box. So we've got Pandaloo, and another item and initiative cards. Looks like some more playable characters here. The Pandaloo rulebook. So it's a bonus scenario with its own rules. That's pretty cool. So we got some pandas in here too. Awesome. Oh, I love it. It is a chameleon bard. Oh my goodness, that is great. Oh man, I think that's my favorite one. Holy crap, I love it. Oh. So I really want to get back into playing D&D. And you know, I used to play, and every time I would play, I would always play the same class. I would always play a druid. It was always a neutral druid. I know it sounds boring, but it was you know, I tried to play it as close to what a druid in that setting would be like. So, you know, very for the environment and protective of the animals and all that. And, you know, part of why I did that is because I used to be a vet tech. At the time when I was playing, I was a vet tech. I still love animals. That is awesome too. That's probably my second favorite playable sculpt. Anyway, but I always wanted to play a bard, and not the kind of bard that goes around and tries to bang everything that walks and breathes, or everything that it can bang. But I have this idea for a bard that instead of playing it like a complete horn dog, I want to play the bard that has the high charisma, the high wisdom, and moderate intelligence. But he tries to talk his way and weasel his way out of every bad situation, out of every fight, out of every conflict. He is always trying to weasel his way out of things. And so, that's something that I really want to do. I don't quite know how to really pull it off. I know part of it is, actually have to play D&D. But, bards kind of have that bad taste in everyone's mouths. Like, oh, great, he's going to try to screw everything that we throw at him. Everything the party encounters, the bard's going to try to screw and stick his pecker in. But that's not the case, folks. That is not the case. I don't even want to fight. I don't know why I signed up for this adventure. Maybe because I felt pressured. I don't know. But that's enough about my bard idea. That is it for the Kickstarter bonus box. We've got Eileen the Assassin. So let me get her opened up real quick. And Jesus, they even put tape on this too. Good Lord. There we go. There she goes. So we've got Eileen the Bard here. And Eileen is a crow, or she could be a raven, It could go either way. Did I say Eileen the Bard? Eileen the Assassin. We've got Eileen the Assassin. See, I've got bards on the brain. Again, just some very awesome sculpts that we've got here. So we've got Eileen's weapon there. The starter gear for her. And looks like there's another one or two cards in there. But it's dual wield melee. Eileen's rippers. Let's see, you don't even need to take this out of the plastic since she's the only one. And then here is her stat card. So there we go. That is everything I have for Wander, the Cult of Barnacle Bay. Very much looking forward to playing this. Again, I'm going to try to get through a couple of playthroughs on solo before even contemplating doing a gameplay video on this. Or I know one of my best friends, Chris Francis, if I propose playing this, he'll be down to learn it with me. Because he's heard me talking about this ever since the shipping updates came out, and then he heard me talking about it a lot when it was first on Kickstarter. It's something that I've been looking forward to for quite a while, since I backed the game. something that I was very excited about when it was up on Kickstarter. And that gives me an idea for a video. Maybe I'll do a video and just highlighting what kind of projects I'm backing on Kickstarter. Right now there's kind of a lull. I don't really have a whole lot going on there right now. But when next time there's some it looks like there's some good stuff coming out, the stuff that I like coming out, I'll do a video and kind of show off what I'm backing, what I might be backing. Maybe it'll encourage you to find something new to try out. Who knows? But anyway, that is the Cult of Barnacle Bay. I hope everybody enjoyed. Looking forward to getting this one played. Hopefully I can get a gameplay video out of this soon-ish. Kind of got a big backlog going on right now. But anyway, thanks for watching.